Is it working? It's not working. Give me a second. It's not working. Yes, it is working. No, it's not working. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it working. I'll get it working. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Yes, it is working now. We're good. Okay. Cool. Let's pop that out. Put it there. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Wednesday show. I am here with my co-host HIV/AIDS, and we got to do Paladin this week. It's not going to be. I said that with a little bit of dread, but it's not even going to be like that at all because Paladin is going to be really fucking good by the time we get done. I mean, it's already really good, but it's going to be even better. Just like everything else that we actually put some heart and soul into. Let me just get things set up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did he define ridiculous? Yes. Uh, yeah, I'm navigating to it, but keep going. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So, all right, so at level 16, see, you get that plus 10 bonus, and then you get another plus 10 if you choose to double up. So that's, yeah, so that's 20 right there. And then with Mighty Rage at 20, if you have a plus 4 con, then that's plus 4 to your, it's plus 4 to that, so that's 24. And then if it's at level 20, Fortitude, say it's 44. Jesus H. Crisps, that is actually really wild. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna double check the class backends, but you keep going. Mm-hmm. True. Also, he needs to remember that this isn't like other this isn't like PF and D&D where your values are your the values coming at you are a lot higher in VTC. And so that means your defensive values also need to be higher. Yes. I think and this is the thing though, is it's untested. You know, if we find that if we find, hey, yeah, this is broken, this is, you know, way too powerful, then yeah, I mean, you know, I expect us to go through one, you know, two or three iterations of Barbarian before we're fully satisfied. It's Yeah, they're gonna have 50. They're gonna have a base 50 fort at level 50, which is kind of wild to think about. Ac- Yeah, also, yeah, also, yeah, to that point that, hey, you know, the auto pass and the crit pass, yeah, and that you don't have many feats because you have these bonuses to your secondary stats. You you can, yeah, you don't have, you know, you could take those feats to really just boost it to where it could, you know, will be ridiculous. But at the same time, since you don't have many feats, you can't really afford to, you know, spend them like that. So this actually kind of, you know, having those high stats actually kind of frees it. But again, we will test it as we must. And if it's bad, it's bad. We'll do that after we get done with Paladin, because I mean it's simple to do because we just, you know, smack some shit on there and call it a day. Hey, we have to hey, we have to do that, remember? Oh yeah. Yeah. Kind of just keep yeah, kind of take a look at that so we can get into the get into the flow of it. That and I need to open up all the documents and whatnot. So let's see. Core class. Oh, but I have to do the chart still. Okay, luckily I've got the class backend open, so we can do that. And then Paladin. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna have to open that, aren't I? Okay. Oh yeah, it's a little, yeah. Paladins are they're spicy boys. Especially now, but yeah, once we're done, they're gonna be wild. Uh, that and we're going to have to we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to work on the magical aura mechanic thing because for paladins it's different because they have aura and the way that works is similar but also different. Yeah, spell list is not something we're aiming to work on. I will work on that myself. Okay, so we have first things first. I need to make the chart, and I need to also change the thing over. See, so we need to have it on that. No, um, I think when I proposed this in in that one live stream initially, I was like, yeah, you know, there'll be some times where I tell Aiden I'm running solo, in order to you know, do magic stuff. That way, you know, you're not just sitting here listening to me ramble about magic stuff. Yay! Okay, I just gotta clear. All right, so the chart, the Paladin chart. All right, the Paladin chart. I gotta set up the document first too. Um, those fucking guys. Let me hyperlink this so that way that's there. Good. Okay. So, Paladin, class backend. We gotta look at this shit. So, oh, they've also got fast forward. They've got fast fort and they've got fast will. Yeah, but they've got slow reflex. And then what else? Where is it? Let's see. They've got mid CAB and mid fort. Let's see. So reflex. Oh, reflex is HD over 4. Jesus. So their reflexes are gonna be fucking garbage. Yeah, no, they don't. They're gonna be sitting at a 0 reflex until level 4. Yeah, that's rough, dude. And then they've got mid CAB and fort. So okay. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be annoying. So mid CAB is HD -1. Repeat when it's divisible by 3. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 9, 10, 10, 11, no, not 10 twice, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36. They will have 37 as their CAB at 50. That's not terrible, but at the same time, they're. Once Wezzy's here. Wezzy's in the document. Wezzy has arrived. Wezzy, I see you, Wezzy. Get in here, you fucker. Yeah, no, we just gotta say, all right, well, all right, we're fucking meeting up, Wezzy. You fucker. All right, hold on. Let me get the feet thing. Let me get the feet thing going. So every 6 levels starting at 2. Didn't barbarians also have this? What did I do here? Yes, they did. So maybe I'll be able to cheat here if I do this. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, what the oh, this formula is absolutely demented, but if it works, then it works. How the fuck did I figure this out? No, no. The formula for mid feet gain is round down. For is round down cell -2 over 6 plus 1. Oh no, wait. Now I see how I did it. But it is that is really strange. But it works. It's it's really that's really strange that sometimes I come up with things. Sometimes I figure things out, and it's just the most wild shit I've ever seen. But it works. And then other times I'm a fucking idiot. But I guess that's the dichotomy of man, is it not? Oh yeah, that reminds me. So Calvin at work today made a comment about how my facial hair is growing and how I can almost kind of like twist the ends of my mustache up. And I went, yeah, I bought my nephew a beard kit a while back, and I don't think he's actually used it because I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, see, the thing is, I bought it. I bought it for you for like a Christmas present. No big deal. Um, but I also bought it so that you could use it, and then if it worked really well, I was going to buy one for myself. There we go. So I can see, hey, does this work? Is this good? And then, if it is, then I'll have a great time. But okay, so the chart is done uh, except for the special column. So there's that, which is nice because quick chart, no problem. I just need to paste in all the bonus feat gain stuff. Yeah, they get a bonus feat at 20 and 50. Oh, please no. They need every class needs a capstone. Maybe not every class gets an alt, but every class needs a capstone. I also I think fighter could have like an offensive capstone and a defensive alt, or vice versa, whatever. Or they could just have one capstone that is both, and then maybe the alt is like a utility. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But Paladin, I need the barbarian document so that way I can just copy shit and put it here. So Paladins. So Paladins, alignment thing. Are we gonna keep them as lawful good, or are we going to do the whole, uh, what blah blah blah, yada yada yada, whatever whatever? Are we gonna make them like clerics, where they have to be within one step of the deity, except for the true neutral stuff, or what? Because we also, when we're working on this class, we also have to consider Oathbreaker. Sting? Wesley's thrown a suggestion in chat here that says they have to be the exact alignment of their deity. I like that idea actually. All the other, divine classes have to be within one step, but paladins have to be right there because they're, the titular holy warriors, as it were. Oh, shh. Also,
Like
Wesley
either
just
way,
pointed out to me that I forgot to turn the sound on for you, so they could not hear you for these 20 minutes until just now.
not nice.
Fantastic. Thank you,
Perfect.
Wesley.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thank you, Wesley, for pointing that out. I just happened to look at Discord to see your message, but thank you, Wesley.
Yeah, like I think I think either works fine. So it's just kind of take your pick because I feel like what is it like? Yeah, it would make sense that like they have to match up. It's just like I feel like chaotic paladins just don't really make sense.
Well, see, the thing is, if we look at anti-paladin from Paizo, they're locked to chaotic evil.
Yeah, they're complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, regular paladins are, lawful good and shit.
Anti-paladins.
Anti-paladins are chaotic evil. This way, if it's must match, I guess we could do something interesting with Oathbreaker. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get there because we're making it a different class.
Yeah,
We're
like
not making it just a mirror image like we've got now.
yeah, because like what was it like? They're both kind of like tank DPR hybrids because of like smite and because they both have smite.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the way we're gonna be redoing Smite, because we're gonna give Smite taunt to kind of help them lean more into the tank stuff.
Right. Yeah, it would definitely it definitely like removes the need for like if we do what we're talking about where like the matched alignment, like you don't need Oathbreaker to be like carbon copy of Paladin where it's still tanky. It's still got really good like utility and shit like that. It doesn't need to be carbon copy. It would give us the opening to make them more their own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So we've
because
we've got
they're
that to work
both
out.
like I mean they are different because like they're both DPR tank hybrids. It's just paladins are more tank oriented and anti-paladins more DPR.
Exactly. That's kind of, yeah, that's what we're going for. Fucking Oathbreakers are going to be really leaning into that DPR, while Paladins are going to, lean way more into the tanking side of things.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it'd be kind of this just gave me like a weird kind of funny idea for a Oathbreaker.
Yeah.
So paladins have to be exactly the same as their god, right?
Yes.
What if Oathbreakers had to be complete opposite,
Maybe.
except for neutral?
Yeah, I was about to say that's odd because then you know, it, when it comes to the whole, I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it. Wait, wait. Actually, that works. That works
Because
because the
Oathbreaker,
oath breaker, they're the complete opposite. Yet they're still somehow like pulling power from their deity.
yeah, it's
How do
like
I
instead
answer?
of it being given, they're kind of leeching
Hold on.
divine power.
We're gonna have to switch over to Hall of the Void Lords because Wezzy wants to hop in.
Oh, Wezzy wants to do something, huh?
Yeah, so I'm gonna hop over. You hop over. Come on, boys. Get in here. Come on, boys. Is it not?
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah, for a second there, I was like clicking join and it just wouldn't do anything. I was like, no, don't be like this right now.
Yeah, and since Discord's entered stream mode, so it was a little weird because nothing was there. And I went, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure Streamlabs isn't fucking up since everything's all weird. Schwezzled, you are
It just
here.
says audio.
Maybe. Wait. I mean, he's.
Queasy?
It says he's present there, so something.
Yeah. Swez? Queasable?
Wezzy Gaming.
Wezzable the Bald?
Wezzy Gaming.
He muted himself and then unmuted.
I think he's trying to fix a mic issue. We'll let
Yeah.
you know when we can hear you, Wezzy. Because if we can
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you,
gonna
then
hit the
stream can hear
same.
you. Yeah. If we can hear you, then stream can hear you. Okay. We just do the.
Much better. Okay.
There we are. There you are.
All right. I am
Look who's here.
probably gonna mute my phone where the stream is.
Oh yeah, that's probably for the best. That way you're not double hearing me and Aiden. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually just thinking if the paladins are gonna be the exact alignments, um, antis or I guess Oathbreaker. I'm not sure if those are difference here. Would be the exact opposite.
no, that makes sense. That makes, yeah. Aiden saying that, I was like, I didn't like it at first, and then went, wait a second. Actually, that's pretty good. Now here's another change. So do we make paladins proficient with tower shields?
If not mainline, definitely an archetype.
Oh wait, well, yeah, because I think the only class right now that we've written that has proficiency with tower shields is Bulwark.
Maybe
But Bulwarks are also the only class with that have proficiency with super heavy armor.
maybe I mean again you can tie it up to their deity. So again, it's a choice at character creation. If the deity has a certain domain, they get to maybe use tower shields. I don't know.
I mean, I think Tower Shields is fine given that it's the second tank class.
Yeah, we're also having them lean more into the tankiness. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think okay. Yeah, with that consideration, Tower Shields definitely.
Yep. So okay. So weapon and armor proficiency. They've got all simple and martial weapons. They've got all types of armor except for super heavy, and they've got all types of shields. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let me just make sure that this is not fucking up. Okay. So I now need to do the magical aura thing. Oh god. All right. I need to do this. Is this heading 3? It is heading 3. Okay. Uh,
Come on, Paveo.
I guess it would just be detect alignment.
do what?
Yeah. Because they have detect, like D20 paladins have detect evil.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
Since they can be evil, detect alignment. Just
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. Let me say yeah, but first we gotta do. I gotta do the auric
detect
projection.
opposing alignment.
Yeah, yeah, detect alignment, and then we specify that it's the opposing alignments, and then neutrals can just kind of go both ways. Neutral people are like bisexuals. They're great. They go both ways.
Like
Or in some
bisexuals,
cases,
they don't exist.
or in some cases they go. They choose which way they go. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do the auric projection thing because of because of the magical aura mechanic. Hold on. Uh,
Ugh. Well, he's doing that. How dare
guys,
you not show up to last session, Queasy?
well, Schwezel, but don't worry, you will. There is something that you must answer for, and we'll get there. Mother, I don't know what I just said. I said something. I say things all the time. So
Also, we left you in Gorin for.
you have to swim back to Sentinel. Have fun.
I can get a boat. I haven't done
Nah,
to get a boat.
bro.
No, come on.
I stole all your money.
I mean, you gotta swim. It'll be cool because then they'll see you on the dock. They'll see you on the dock. Like, what is that? They'll see you on the horizon. Go, what is that? It's just you swimming, where you're gonna use your back hair to rope a couple of sea turtles.
Hell,
My character has back hair that long nor strong enough.
That was a Pirates of the Caribbean reference.
Only seen the first movie.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
come on. You got to watch at least up to the third one because that's some good stuff. Wait, no, actually, the sea turtle thing was in the first movie because it's when Gibbs is talking to Will uh, and, about how Jack escaped that island. And Will's like, how did he do that? And Jack interjects saying, Gibbs like, oh, he roped a couple of sea turtles, and Jack's like, or Will's like, what did he use for rope? And he goes, and Jack interjects saying, human hair from my back.
I can tell it's been a long time since I watched the movies because, goddamn, I can't remember anything that isn't the final battle of part of the third movie.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna take your word that happened in that movie. I saw this, mind you. I saw this movie. I think my second or first year of Hanover.
Oh, come on, Wezzy. Would he lie?
Sometimes
Oh, come on, Wesley. Also in college, you saw the Postal movie, and that was a good time.
that was a good time.
I was like,
That's a
Wesley,
good
we should
movie.
watch this movie. It's a great movie.
Every time I hear the word postal, I now think of that movie.
Yeah, what a fucking movie.
Yeah, no, it's a densely packed, movie. I think it's 2 hours, and there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Yeah. Uwe Boll shows up and then he gets shot and dies, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, Uwe Boll shows up, gets shot in the dick, says he hates video games as he dies, and it's like, yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
Al Qaeda's
know,
there. It's all good stuff.
yeah. You know, I think it's it's so strange to me that for a guy that hates video games, he made movie video games for a while there.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, it was easy money.
Yeah, it just reminds me of there's this Japanese guy, Takeshi, I think that's his name,
Yeah,
who hates video games. And but he also essentially made a video game that is just stupidly hard because he
Takeshi's
fucking hates video
Challenge.
games. Yeah,
Takeshi's Challenge. Yep, I remember that. I watched the JonTron video about it. John
yep, so
John.
did I.
John John. But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no, no, yo,
I
Wes,
finished
this
the org
reminds me,
projection
Wesy,
thing.
so you weren't at last session, right?
I was not. I had family obligations.
How could you?
Was it school related obligations?
No, it was
Damn it,
in-law obligations.
damn it. Like
Oh, I
I had put my
see.
money on it being a school thing.
No, I was out of state.
Oh, damn.
Wesley, what the fuck? Just invite your in-laws to session. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sure, sure that'll work out great.
That's not gonna work.
Oh,
Be like, hello, Wesley's, white in-laws. We are the degenerates that he hangs out with every 2 weeks.
we are those fuckers.
You may have heard of us, but probably not.
It's possible. It's possible.
Wesley goes to great lengths to hide our existence.
So there's something unexpected or something extremely expected happened last session.
Let's see. So you guys
Something
got
hilarious happened last session.
back and
I mean,
then
something happened to the Blood Racer.
you talked to Harkonnen, and then you chose which gang you were gonna join. You got a new job. You guys are gonna go to the evil ass rate building to raid it.
What gang did we end up joining?
You aligned yourselves with the King in Black.
In Black. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to
so
steal a vault, the whole thing.
yeah, you have to steal the entire vault.
Like the walls of it as well.
This thing is a room in a building, and you have been tasked with stealing the room.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that, given we don't have any real spellcasters anymore.
You don't have any yeah, you don't have, and you don't really have any hard spellcasters. So this is gonna be interesting to watch you guys steal a room.
It's gonna be like
It's like a Saturday
it's gonna be
morning
like that
cartoon.
Fast and Furious movie, except instead of cars, we'll just do it with carriages or something.
God, the carriage you're going to need to steal a whole vault. Hmm. Ooh.
Do you know anything about this King in Black?
Uh, I don't recall if anybody did the role to know anything about him. They just know, like, hey, he pays.
Fucking what's his face? Harkonnen outright said he was a dragon, so we know that he's a dragon, and he pays money.
You know Harkonnen said he's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harkonnen said, yeah, the King in Black is a dragon. Also, the guy that I'm using to contact, the King in Black, I don't know anything about the guy.
Would
What were the
Harkonnen
other
lie,
choices?
was he?
Do what?
What were the other choices?
Uh,
Oh,
Aiden, you wrote this
House
campaign.
Morn. Hold on. House Morn, the I thought I called them the Shadow Runners, the Dark Shade guys,
Okay,
and the Pioneer Sand.
gotcha. So the people we've been dunking on the whole time,
Yeah, pretty much.
the people who are losing purpose because they don't really have their main benefactors anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the guy we chose. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, and the Mask guys who
Yeah.
didn't have much of a presence.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
that and Logan kept trying to like metagame away to try and fight me for all of the money that I have.
Yeah, that was true. That happened. Let's see.
Just accept the duel and kill him.
I mean, I could, or I could just not and leave him sputtering in impotent rage.
Well, see, the thing is, since you have a bounty on him, you would receive a whole shit ton of bonuses to fight him. Although with the newly tuned in rage stuff that we'll get to eventually, that we'll get to after we're done here, that's that might be a closer fight than we all think.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like 3 sessions ago when it was like still like the Pathfinder blood rage, yeah, sure, I'd fight him.
Yeah,
I beat
he's
the
about to
shit
he's
out of
about to get a buff.
Yeah. Watch out, he might actually be useful.
See, that's the thing is, in combat, in terms of actually setting things up via roleplay, not
No.
so much still, because, weed. Weed.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah,
And
whatever.
he needs a whacker.
Ah, yes, so there you go, Aiden. You're the weed whacker. Kill
Of
him.
course. Yeah, I'll fucking move my entire rig, downstairs so whenever I see him like reaching for it, I can just smack his hand.
I was about to say, like, rig him up with a laptop and force him to sit in your room. That way, and then you just stand there with then you just sit there with a club, and every time he, you hear the lighter click where he takes a hit off the bong, just smack him in the head, or make like you did in my dream and break the bong over his head, and then
I was thinking
double
like
tap him with the Luger.
I was thinking like have like razor blades go in and like cut it off each time he tries to whatever he's using, cut it off each time he tries to use it.
That works too. Yeah, if he's smoking a joint, just take a blade and cut the burning end off so he has to relight it.
Jesus.
Bonus points if you use an actual weed whacker.
For fucking hell. No, so that'd be too noisy. It would pick up on the mic.
Now just be like, hold on, guys, just a second. Then you mute and we hear it from his mic. It's like, yep, he's doing it again.
That would be.
Got him.
I would love to see that animated.
That would be funny. Okay,
Oh,
so right, how does auric projection read? Because I just finished writing that.
Magical aura of a paladin is different from the other spellcasters. While most other spellcasters' auras have a personal range, the aura of a paladin extends beyond themselves and can bestow a number of benefits that are gained as a paladin gains levels. The base range of a paladin's aura is 20 feet, centered on himself. He must be male. A paladin's aura is infused with his alignment, meaning that attempts to detect the paladin's alignment will be successful, provided that he is good or evil, and or lawful or chaotic. That sounds fine.
Right, it doesn't work on neutral people.
Yeah, because the neutrals are the bisexuals, so they
Or-
They don't
that
exist.
or if you're Azazel who has conflicting auras at work, if you're Azazel who has conflicting auras, it's just you just try to detect his alignment through his aura, and it's just a mess.
Yeah.
I changed the
But
word here
Yeah.
for granted since you have like gains and then gains right next to it almost.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I'm looking at the document. I can see changes live. So yeah, that's better. That's good. Okay.
yeah, and this works. This is fine.
All right. So I will put that in. I will put that in the chart, and then we've got detect alignment as another thing that they get at first level. You know,
Yeah.
well, I should probably just say, paladin, all paladins.
Okay, there we go. My detect alignment detects that you're a bitch.
Lawful bitch, chaotic bitch.
I'm gonna have to use that. Oh, when we play those paladins, Wesley, we gotta use that joke on somebody.
Detect is like, oh, hold on, my alignment detector's going off. I can detect that you're a bitch. Okay. See, all paladins have the ability to detect the alignments of those around them. Um, uh, Especially those whose alignments are different from there. I think there we go. Got it. Done. I can close the barbarian document now. And also, this is we're gonna have to yeah, with since Paladin has been has gotten the Band-Aid extension treatment, we're gonna have to look at that later when we actually do 2150 because ooh
Some of
ooh
that gonna change.
oh yeah, no, that shit's gonna change majorly because it's 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 fucking wild. I mean, some of these are okay, but others definitely need work. Definitely need work. Anyway, let me plug this into the chart.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reopen the barbarian document because I realize I can just copy a bunch of crap from it and be fine because there's a
Yeah,
lot
just
of
slap it in.
I mean, they have the same tracks for different things, for some things. So their gains are their gains for bonus feats are exactly the same. There, so paladin.
Right.
A paladin gains a feat, right, which means you have 4 at 20 and 9 at 50. Let me just double check to
Did you
make sure.
fill that in special?
Yeah, it's already
Oh,
fit.
cheap.
Yeah, it's already filled it. I put that in pretty early, but
Right. I just asked because I'm on my phone, so I don't have it open.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, detect alignment.
Bonus
Uh,
feats. Do we want to give them something else at second? Oh wait, they need smite, don't they? Ooh. Wait, yeah, no, wait. Do we
I
want to
think
give them? Do we?
smite they have at base.
Yeah, I was about to say. Do we want to? Yeah, we got to give them smite. Okay. Okay, here we go. Smite. So yeah, they're gonna get 3 things at first level. Ooh, spicy.
Nothing so
Smite.
lucky.
Yeah. I mean, smite is pretty easy to do. Okay, so
Oh, fucking! Apparently, smite just bypasses DR.
yes. Also, let's see. Also, he can do this only. Also for D20, paladins can only smite once per day. So, I think since we're putting a taunt on it, it shouldn't be once per day.
Yeah, that's fine with me. But how many times per day?
Charisma modifier is the easiest thing.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, because 90% of their shit goes off of charisma.
Yes.
Hmm. So, you know, not to be that guy who hates magic or anything,
Yeah.
but are we still going with the paladins get spells and
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
not that good a spellcaster?
Yeah, basically, they're just gonna have some pretty weak spell casting. Because let's see, they get what? Oh, they get up to 4, and they've got Orisons. Jesus Christ, that sucks. Oh God. Anyway.
I mean, is it worth it at that point? Or would it just be better to give them stronger abilities?
I think giving them just that little bit of spell casting is fine. And if what we can do is we can not give paladins their own spell list and instead bind them to the cleric spell list and then for 2150 give them the unlock for up to 6 and then just leave it there.
That's
Hmm.
yeah. If you want all the spell casting from the cleric list, be a cleric.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Or
that's fair.
Um,
or do a grand campaign and choose both to be
Yeah,
initial combination.
then I mean,
double dip.
paladin cleric would be pretty good because then you're a tank with with a paladin at base is going to be a tank with self healing, so they're going to be really really sufficient, really self sufficient. But if you dip into cleric, you've got a whole bunch more self healing and depending on deity and domains and whatnot, a bunch of buffs that you can give yourself and your party.
Yeah, and also, uh, in this grand, like theoretical, you do that, and then you just take Crusader, and then you've got the full package.
You do.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got the
true.
Holy Trinity.
You got the holy trinity right there, where you're attacking, you're healing, and you're taking hits and shrugging them off. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Anyway, I got a word smite. Let's see. So, uh, we're dealing empowered blow. Uh, let's use this smite a number of day equal to their number of times equal to their charisma modifier. And then, right. Okay, so the way that this works for PF is you add your charisma bonus to your attack roll and your paladin level to damage.
Let me just read this again. Is this still Smite?
Yeah, it's still smite.
Okay, let me just read. Huh. So, hold on. Uh-huh.
I kind of like the idea of like the paladin level going to both and just cutting charisma out of that.
I was thinking flip it to where paladin level to attack rolls, since they have that mid CAB and charisma to damage.
You
And
know what?
then
Yeah, that might work too because it's like it kind of makes charisma like another strength stat in the sense of it's damaging.
that it
Yeah.
scales better. Um,
Plus, it'll pay more dividends.
yeah. It's paladin level to attack rolls and adds its it fuck. Jesus. Charisma. See if the attack lands. Additionally, if the creature
Target or whatever.
10 plus. Must make a will save or be haunted. Haunted. Uh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Or be taunted. Uh, and let's see. How long should the taunt last?
Hmm.
Uh,
Let's see. I need to hyperlink this to the conditions while you guys think.
taunt. What's that do exactly again?
Basically, if you're not attacking the paladin, if you're not attacking the paladin, you suffer a damage debuff. But if you're attacking the paladin, then everything's normal.
D6 rounds.
Okay. Okay. For 1d6. Lasts for
Yeah, I think that's
1d6
fine.
rounds. Let's see. So there's the taunt. Yada yada yada. Let's make a will save. Right. Okay. All right, and then I think we can leave the whole bypassing DR and blah 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 stuff for an improved smite down the line.
Yeah. So that's a bit much
Yeah,
for
that's
just fucking
also
level 1.
yeah. Also, just smite is just really good. It's just to start off, which hey, we've already said multiple
Yeah.
times. Paladin is really good.
Yeah. Oh, they also get a deflection bonus.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, okay. Wow, that is wild. Yeah, but typically, but yeah, this is for Smite Evil, but yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Okay, so there's that stuff. Um, Now we can finally move on to level 2.
Goodness gracious, top heavy.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, again, paladins are really good. Are really
Yeah.
good.
All right, level 2. All right. All right, religion man, go. Come up with an idea.
Okay.
For reference, at second level in PF, paladins get Divine Grace, which lets them add their charisma to any saving throw.
That sounds fine as is.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, that one's
Maybe
just really good.
maybe an improved version allows them to add it to luck checks. This would be way down the line.
Ooh,
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
divine luck.
Huh. Yeah, okay. Uh, all right. Let's see.
Maybe it becomes a bonus. Maybe it's not charisma to luck because charisma at higher levels can get kind of crazy.
Also, yeah, which means it's like, hey, you pass your luck, basically on your charisma unless roll that big boy one. Wezzy.
Yeah, but that's how it tends to go anyway.
Yeah, unless, Wezzy make a luck check. Don't, you know what? No, you fail. I don't care. We already know what's
Might as
gonna
well
happen.
unless you make a new character.
Yeah, it's like, Wezzy, we already know what's gonna happen. Make a new character. Jesus.
Whoopee!
Yeah,
We.
it's time.
Yeah, no,
You played this class for too long.
yeah, no, first session, it's like, okay, Wezzy's like, oh, I want to go to a shop and find this, like, make a luck. Wezzy, you know what? Never mind. Don't even make the luck check. Just make a new character. You die.
Die
You know,
away.
I'm just
you
trying to
know this.
find, hardtack at the market, and I died doing that somehow.
This reminds me of the barbarian thing I told you about earlier,
Uh,
right, Jared?
yeah.
Where it's like, he has ridiculous fortitude. I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, but you're not considering some things. He's like, what? And like the first thing I said was like, well, Wezzy could be plague, and then it's just nat one time when he hits the fortitude save. Then his bonuses don't matter.
Yeah.
Nothing saves you from the one.
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing saves you from the fucking one.
Nothing saves you at that point. Yeah, at that point, it's like, well, I got to reroll. It's like, hey, you know what? I mean, rerolls kind of do, but still, it's like,
Rerolls might, but they might enforce the one.
yeah, no, 2 1s in a row. It's like at that point, you might as well just, turn in your character sheet and, well,
Surrender the character sheet.
Yeah.
turn in your
I
character
fuck,
sheet. Thank you.
I remember the couple of times that happened to you, Wezzy, where it's like nat one's like, oh, I gotta reroll nat ones again. It's like, son of a bitch. The
Fuck.
dice bot it wants you to suffer.
It wants you
It
dead.
does. It wants me to. It really wants me to make a whole slew of characters so it can fill its graveyard of ego.
To fill its graveyard, fill its graveyard with just you. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is Wezzy's character from this time, or this is Wezzy's character from this time.
Honestly,
Yay.
it's
Yeah.
kind of amazing how. I mean, that's one of my characters in WoW didn't technically make it all the way through played, but still, it's kind of
Oh my
amazing
god.
that I didn't lose Raph anywhere near in that.
Dude, like Wrath was always the one of your two characters who I thought was gonna bite the dust at
Me
just
too.
like a really bad time.
Like, oh, he's dead. Great.
But no, of course, you had to save your bad luck for the party healer because of course.
All right, there we go.
You know, like fucking just whenever we in like Grands or whatever, whenever we have to fight death, it's like it's like the Reaper, which is just a shortening of the Reaper of Wezzy.
The
He
Reaper
tests
was.
you.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys, hold on. Let me do the logic stack really quick. All right, Reaper fight is true. Is Wezzy true or false? If true, die. If false, maybe die.
I will always remember that fucking Reaper fight that you won because you both nat won.
That was that was the most tense fight.
Yeah, because we're all just
Yeah,
everybody else is just sitting like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
It's like basically we were both fishing for the crit because like I was healing from my damage I was dealing him, but he was healing from the damage he was dealing me. And we're just trading
yeah,
HP.
Essentially,
yeah.
yeah.
What was it? What was it? Yeah, because you nat won and you smacked yourself in the face with the lore hacks.
Uh-oh.
So you dealt a fuck ton of damage, but also healed a lot. And then he nat one and stunned himself, and that's when you pulled the win.
Jesus.
Uh,
Okay, so there's divine protection at level 2. Yay.
Alright, so they also get lay on hands at level 2.
Yeah, but as we discussed last time with design philosophy stuff, we're gonna try for the most part to keep only one thing per level. So I guess lay on hands becomes a third level thing. Fuck, this is. It's like, okay, guys, we have this, we have this, um, design philosophy, and then the immediate next stream, it's like, okay, guys, we're going to go against that design philosophy. I mean, I guess we could because it is Paladin, but at the same time, we kind of need to spread it out so that way,
Yeah.
because hold on, let me actually look at their table on PF.
They do get a lot of
They get a lot of shit. We're probably not going to give them Divine Bond because that's animal companion stuff, and
uh,
wait, actually no, actually Divine Bond is a weapon enhancement, but it can be an animal companion, which fucking yeah.
I mean, we could just remove that part.
Yeah. And also mercies are a whole fucking thing, which
Yeah.
we'll have to, which is already naturally spread out, but yeah, they get a whole host of just ridiculous things.
Yeah. I mean,
God,
since hold on, there's an archetype that does this. Hold on.
yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
because like there's is it I think it's Divine Defender. Hold on. Yeah, so if we wanted to keep Divine Bond, since we're kind of specking Paladin to be a tank,
Yeah.
we can do it like Divine Defender does, where it's you do Divine Bond, but it's with your armor.
Yeah, since they are specking more into tank, and then profane bond for Oathbreakers is the weapon.
Weapons.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense. Okay, so yeah, so but the question at this point right now is lay on hands.
I am fine with moving it to third level.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
All right. Lay on hands. All right. So
Make them earn it.
make them. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Do some
they gotta
adventuring first.
survive.
Yeah, do some. I mean that divine protection, and I mean smite is going to put them in the line of fire much more. But uh, yeah, yeah, that and most of the time I start off at the way I run things, I start off at third level, so it's fine.
Yeah, like like the campaign running right now really reinforced the point to me of like starting at level 1 is trash and we should never do it.
I mean, you start out at level 1 to make things more difficult.
I
Yeah.
like Star Level 1 personally.
Why?
In
I
my
figured. Mm, no,
in
go
my
ahead.
living experience, it tends to force people to be a little bit more creative with the problem solving.
Yeah, at least a little bit, because you don't have so many abilities you know,
Yeah.
have to just solve problems. It makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I figured you'd hate it because of your atrocious luck and you would just get obliterated by something.
Well, see, that's the thing
Uh,
is, remember first session, you bonked not Wezzy, and you know someone else died.
yeah.
You
Also,
died
and
and
also that,
replaced Wizzy.
and also you have to understand, like outside of this, I typically am a DM, and so
Ah,
me
yeah,
getting to make a new character is not an issue for me.
fair
Oh
point.
boy,
Oh boy,
I get to be a player again.
I have to, yeah,
Well,
oh yeah, for the
when are you
DM's
gonna
thing, it's
DM for us?
Uh,
the Monster Mash, the Monster House.
yeah, yeah. It will probably be.
Next year?
It may be after I finish this masters.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Yeah,
Wezzy,
that's kind of what I
Wezzy,
was figuring.
no, Wezzy, you know what? No, no, fuck it, Wezzy, you're gonna DM Chalk. Fuck it.
Oh no.
Know what's happening in chalk.
It's
Wizzy, you're a
fucked up.
dead man.
It's fucked up. Chalk is going to be the most fucked up campaign because you know I mean aside from the time travel stuff, there's going to be a lot of wild shit happening considering it's connected to a bunch of other campaigns.
Butterfly effects are plenty, I'm sure.
Do what?
Butterfly effects going on and stuff like that.
Yes and no. You know because you know you know things will still line up relatively the same historically, but at the same time yeah you have to be a little careful, especially considering how the potential for you know the historical figures that people can play as span the entire timeline. So Aiden's thinking about playing Craigrick von Aster, you know the kid, you know the famous king of the Astrayans, and then somebody could like pull some shit where they're like, oh, I'm gonna play as Ragnar the Bloody, who you know was present, who you know lived during the Age of Chaos or whatever, you know.
Someone
Somebody's
play
gonna
it.
play
Could someone play the
Ragnar.
same character from a different time period? Like if someone's playing, like let's say someone wants to play, um, this wouldn't be allowed, but let's say someone wants to play, what's his name? Uh, shoot, King of Stormfire.
Valerian?
Oh, Valerian.
Say someone wants to play Valerian, like post Hiroshi. Not it wouldn't be allowed because he's
He's a
a
paragon.
paragon. But let's just say that. But then let's say someone else wants to play Vegetarian, Valerian, um,
Pre-Orochi?
pre-Orochi, and let's say someone wants to play him pre getting like body snatched by Archpriest of Void.
Yeah, that technically yes. I was thinking is like, well, Wezzy, you know, if you wanted to play Wrath again, that's viable. And then if somebody wanted to play Wrath's son, that's also viable technically. You know, just like, oh yeah,
Hmm.
they're both, you know, you've got this legendary warrior from the Year of Disaster, and you've also got his son who has also made a name for himself, you know, after his father died. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be kind of awkward, maybe, but at the same time, it's technically viable. You know, assuming that you know, because when it comes to playing as a historical figure, it is subject to my approval because you know, uh, yeah. Anyway, lay on
Cryder's
hands.
gonna be a trip.
Yeah,
You know, not to distract from the debbing, but what you actually just said is a really interesting idea. Like playing like the actual Valerian, was it the 26th?
yeah,
Not like not Paragon Valerian, who's Valerian the First.
yeah. That would be that'd be a
That would be
trip.
neat.
I mean, if you play a Paragon, you're not gonna have access to your Paragon abilities until you know the end, basically,
Oh,
and
oh shit, I'm
you
playing
know,
gun again.
and then you know, but you know, the final boss is going to be hard. I mean,
I would
either
imagine
way.
you're allowing someone to have Paragon powers in that battle. The final boss is going to be probably a Paragon themselves, or worse.
Or worse. Uh,
I would put my money on worse.
uh,
Anyway, lay on hands.
It's always on worse.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so just
Things
looking
like
at
this.
Pathfinder, Each day, you can use this ability equal to a number of times equal to half paladin level plus charisma. I think that's fine,
Yeah,
just
one d
because the thing you can use a lot.
Let's see. Okay. There's I gotta do the action economy stuff here.
Yeah, 1d6 for every 2
Ah,
paladin levels, that's fine for the low level version.
Yeah.
Actually, while you're doing this, I am going to edit Barbarian.
okay.
Well, because like
So
the change that I told you I was going to make to double up.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's 2150 shit. We'll get to that later, so it's fine.
Yeah.
change the entire document.
I'm
I'm gonna edit it.
Delete the whole thing.
gonna do some quick edits
Fucking-
real fast. Just spends the rest of the time just editing the whole document. Like, all right, it's bad now. Because fuck barbarians.
A delete.
Uh. See, do we still want to do 1d6 for every 2 levels?
I think that's fine for low level, like the low level version.
Yeah, we can improve it. Yeah, okay.
What were you thinking, Wiki?
I think that's fine. My thing is like which way would we improve? Would we give them more die? Would we change the die in question?
I'd say we change the level scaler and then maybe a third one where it ups the die in some fashion. Or no,
Yeah.
up the die in some fashion first and then up it to one whole level. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So every 2 level, round it down. Let's see. And let's just see. Yeah, so number of times per day. Okay, there we go. There's that. There's that. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's that for level 3. I don't need the class back end anymore. I'm going to close that tab. You know what? Actually, lay on hands the fine name. We'll keep it. And then we can change it later. We can change the other thing. Okay, so there's lay on hands. All right, that's level 3. Next is level 4. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right. So let's see. So since we kind of staggered things out a little bit, we're kind of looking at level 3 now. At level 3, they get divine health and mercy. I think divine health is way too much for early level, so we should definitely just
I agree.
throw it to somewhere later, which leaves us with
That's-
mercies.
They would also get their first aura, would they not? 'Cause
Oh.
they get aura of courage at level 3.
Yeah, this is where they get their first auric ability. So yeah, see aura of courage and let's see what do they get at 4th? Because we're just pushing. We're just pushing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see what we're doing here. So yeah. So there's that level 4. Level 4. So level 4 is mercy. Is your basic mercies.
Right. So let me just.
So lesser mercies.
Okay. Right, it goes off with lay on hands. That's fine. Oh, it's one of those weird ones where it's remove a condition caused by the curse, disease, poison without actually curing it.
Yeah, essentially.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So we just make it so it cures it.
Yeah, and we're gonna
Like they're
upgrade it.
taking the whole action to do this.
Well, if it's on you, it's a swift action. If it's on somebody else, it's a yeah.
I guess. I mean, if you've been like tricked by an illusion, I don't see how you can like That sounds like a metagame. Like, oh, I know that my character is entranced by this illusion. I'm going to use lay on hands.
Well, I mean, that's not metagaming if you're doing it to yourself. It's only metagaming if it's used on like the party and the paladin is fine and then it affects somebody else and then you just immediately use lay on hands on
Yeah,
them to cure it.
that's what I was. That's what I was saying. If it's the paladin, then like I don't see how they could do that.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
if
it was
Like,
like on themselves.
yeah, if it's I mean, if they I mean, at that point it's just like, well, I kind of suspect, and then you just use lay on hands, and it's like, oh, here we go, it worked, and then it kind of becomes obvious that the rest of the party is suffering under some kind of illusion. Then it's like, oh,
I guess
wait a
it has to
second.
be a. I guess that's just a case by case situation.
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah,
up to the DM and the other party members to kind of call out meta at that point.
yeah, Wizzy, you fucking metagamer.
Guilty as not
I knew it.
charged.
Oh, no, you were just charged for that, Wesley. So yeah, guilty as charged. Oh, Wesley. Oh.
I believe this is an illusion. I'm going to lay on hands myself and disbelieve it.
I'm going to lay on hands myself in an attempt to disbelieve it, and then if it works, you go, oh shit, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna try. Now I'm gonna molest my party members to remove it from them. Tee
That sentence did not end the way I thought it was going to end.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
that's what I was thinking. Was it was like that's not where I thought that was
Oh,
going.
left field right there. Came out of left field and I left the field. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just better if like the paladin just cures this stuff.
Yeah.
let's
Um,
see.
I think these mercies are fine. Like most of them are fine.
I don't
Oh,
think
actually,
we don't have a riled.
No,
Uh,
we don't.
so Ryle, what I was thinking, right, is it like suppresses morale penalties. I think that part's fine. But I think that it should also be used to ignore the like if the enemy taunts and then I use lay on hands on Weather and use riled, then he is not affected by the negatives of taunt.
Hmm, okay, so frightened is our first fear condition. Okay.
It
so
also
should we
doesn't work
just
on
change
things,
riled to taunt in that situation?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
yeah, it negates like the enemy using taunt, and then I mean I think it's fine if it also like if you're going up against somebody who uses like morale and like they can like fucking break your morale or whatever, it can just stop that.
Mhm. No, that's
Hmm.
not what I wanted. Oh, wait, it's Control K, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh, so when it comes to like, this is something I just thought of. Like when it comes to like, it removes whatever affliction, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fine with the exception of curses because of how curses work. At
Yes.
least with the lesser mercies, it's not going to work on a curse because curses fuck with your soul.
Should we know that condition is the. Should we know that condition is the stack?
Hmm. Actually, I don't think Wesley was there for that conversation.
Okay.
I've
No, he
heard
was
bits
not.
and pieces of it here and there.
So here's Lesser Mercies.
Yeah, fourth level.
Oh, so instead of picking, they just get to do it. I see.
Well, I'll finish writing it out, but this is just initially.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, okay.
uh, uh, that's fine. Let's see.
Essentially anti-debuff.
yeah. At least that's the way I'm reading it.
It's like which condition. Use of. There. How about that?
Yeah,
How about that? Yep.
I think later on we allow them to double up or triple up or whatever.
Pretty much. Yeah. Exactly. That'll probably be a thing for just regular mercies and blah 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 yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
that's good.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there is level 4. Level 4.
I did always find it kind of annoying with Paladin, where it's like you have to pick mercies. So like, you could pick one because it seems really good, and then that never ever comes up. So it's completely worthless.
Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use yeah, I'm gonna use Riled to. I'm gonna pick Riled because the barbarian always goes out of control, and then the barbarian's like, nah, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That was just a bit. They go,
That was just a
oh,
funny bit.
That's
oh,
just
okay,
Yeah.
it's a prank.
guys.
It's just a prank, bro.
I was merely pretending to be an uncontrollable ball of rage. I'm fine now.
You know,
Um,
I was only pretending to menace you with my great axe.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So now we're at level 5. Well,
L's.
level 5. So we skipped over Aura of Courage, so we could probably go back and grab that. I don't think they should get Channel Positive Energy because that's
I don't
a
think so
cleric
either.
thing.
Yeah, let's just leave that to clerics and
Yeah.
warbriefs
Yeah.
or
Also,
crusaders now.
yeah. So there we go. So yeah. So
Hmm.
Do
all
we give
right.
them aura and spells this level?
I think now is the best time to do it because we've waited this
It's
long.
gonna feel too late if we wait till 7th level to get the magic.
Yeah, exactly. It's at that point it's like, well, you get magic really late, but at that point I'd feel compelled to give them up to 6th, but yeah, I think we should give it to
Yeah,
them now.
it's yeah. If we kind of wait, it's gonna end up being like medium, where its spellcasting is just absolute fucking garbage until it hits what, like level 11.
Yeah, pretty much, which is ooh, right. So, right. Let's see. Starting at 5th level.
Paladins, they are. They do not fear. They are. They only fear God. Just damn, just straight immunity to fear, all fear.
Yeah, I know, just straight up immunity to fear. It's like, god damn, I mean, yeah, Paladins and PF come away with a lot of early game immunities that just make them just these juggernauts that just keep going while the lesser classes are crippled and otherwise inconvenienced.
My
Uh,
hypothesis with that is because of the strict alignment
yeah,
requirement.
Requirement.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I think.
If you step out of line, you lose it all.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Paladin. Yeah, it's just so restrictive that it has to be balanced by just being really strong. But if you fuck it up and you have one of those DMs who's real stringent, you're fucked.
I mean, I think this is just more of DM philosophy on my part, but like I think if there's certain things that Paladin can do that can that are deserving of a warning, but like I mean, if you come in to my campaign, you say I'm lawful good, and you just like I don't know, take a hammer to an innocent civilian, and
yeah.
your god is the god of justice and mercy.
Yeah, no mercy. No mercy. Yeah, you cock your hammer and
You
then
have to answer for
you,
that one.
Yeah, you're a bad fighter right now.
pretty much. That's kind of how it works. Okay, so zip zip. All right, how about this for auric courage?
Let's take a look.
Instead of just
Uh,
straight up immunity at 5th level, we just give them a bonus. Enhance it later on with more auric stuff.
yeah, and then I feel like
Yeah,
immunity like that we can just say for 2150, where it's just like you're just flat out just no.
Yeah, exactly. Probably like the high 30s at
Y-
least.
Yeah, this reminds me of when we were discussing serial killer, and I had proposed that like they can negate immunity to fear, specifically to counter paladins.
And among other things.
I like that idea for serial killers.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think I'd call the ability Face of Death.
Yeah, I think serial killers are going to have a lot of, things that will allow them to just negate resistances and immunities, at the cost of their
Yeah,
sanity.
yeah.
So,
Leslie, time to play serial killer in the next campaign.
oh Jesus.
I it's not since I'm contemplating if my fighter goes down about doing that, but I don't know.
It would be really cool. It would just require a fuck ton of work on me and Jared's part, but we would do it.
Yeah, because that's a whole class we have to make, and ooh, it's
Yeah,
small.
that one we gotta build from the
He's
ground
wondering
up.
how it would make it work in this current campaign. It's like, well, I gotta have like a regular identity. Like I
Yeah,
only
so like,
for the missions.
right. Yeah, because that's how we had discussed serial killer works, is it's kind of like vigilante where they have like the dual life thing, where it's like they have their alter ego or whatever. It's that just putting on the mask of
Oh.
sanity instead of just, yeah, I'm just some dude and I'm totally not this badass fucking vigilante.
I'm Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
This is like I'm the Joker in those like few times that he acts like a normal person to like disguise himself.
We takes off the makeup and uh, the Black Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's like Two-Face when he's Harvey Dent, where it's just like you're just a
Mm,
dude.
yeah. Or Poison Ivy, whatever her name was, or Harley Quinn. You know,
Yeah,
to keep with the Batman
No,
theme.
probably closer to Catwoman. She's not like a serial killer. She just steals junk.
Yeah, yeah, she's a cat burglar.
Free burgles cats.
Or
She
my, I
takes all the cats. She's an actual crazy cat lady.
Yeah,
well, I
she's
mean,
a
in the
crazy
in
cat
the
lady.
in the in the one Batman movie where the main villains are her and Penguin, she actually is a crazy cat lady. Uh,
Is that the
Isn't
one that
Danny
has George Clooney?
I think so. Yeah,
isn't Danny DeVito the Penguin in that one?
yeah, yeah. He
Yes.
is. Yeah, and the
No,
scene,
wait, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one with George Clooney because he was Batman in the one that had Arnie as Mr.
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze.
Yeah,
It was the one before that. I think it was Michael Keaton.
I don't remember anymore. I know it's still. I know I've got it on VHS somewhere, but yeah. All right. Anyway, spell casting. Blah blah blah. Cast the spell.
That's all
Right.
you, Chief.
Yeah. Yeah. Cast a spell. Right. So yeah. So like others, they have an allotment. It's going to be a lot smaller because it's 4th tier. The allotment for uh,
Um, Actually, while you're typing that out, just
yeah.
reading that. So, like to cast a spell, right? You have to have whatever your significant spell casting mod is. plus the tier, right?
No, it's
Oh, it's 10 plus tier. Sorry.
yeah, it's not the mod, it's the score. So in order to cast
Right.
first tier spells, you need a base 11 charisma to even think about it.
That's easier though.
It is, but that's just how it works.
Yeah, like the thing that I was just thinking was like that would apply to everything except 10th tier where you have to be at least 20th level because wizards.
And you also have to have also 10th tier is an exception because you have to have a base 30 significant stat in order to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
I don't remember. I'm just typing.
Shouldn't that be?
Eric,
Oh wait, it's the Paladin spell table, but it's still cleric spells, right? Right. Man, my throat is gonna hurt tomorrow. I'm having a fuck ton of these cigarillos.
Let's see. So I need to make comments on here that we need to figure out spell growth again. That'll be fun for me.
Have fun.
It'll be one of the solo streams. You know.
Just make Wesley help you.
that's like the last thing I would want to do.
Look,
Like
what you want is irrelevant.
it's gonna be all mathematical, so it's just gonna be me doing it and then adding
Definitely not my wheelhouse.
and then adding spell growth to the class backend and then going, hey guys, look, I did spell growth on the class backend. It's another fucking column. It's more math.
No, Wesley. Math is. It's not that math isn't in your wheelhouse. Grammar is in your wheelhouse.
Wezzy, so remember in high school, guys, how all the math teachers just couldn't spell and all the English teachers couldn't do math? It's the same thing.
Wesley, you have to become a math teacher.
You have to become a math teacher so that you can't spell or do math.
It's like Final Fantasy where you can just switch your jobs.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah,
You lose
actually,
certain things,
yeah,
you gain others.
actually, that reminds me. That reminds me. So I was out on a delivery on Monday, right? And I went past the high school. The high school had an advertisement on their little electric billboard thingy that said that they're hiring substitute teachers. For
Oh,
$100.
job number 3 for you.
For $100 a day, and I thought, what do I need to be a substitute teacher? So I looked it up on the Indiana law website, and yeah, all I need to do is be all I need is a driver's license, a GED, and to be older than 18. It's like, wow, fuck, I've got all three of those things.
Yeah, I know some places like you need like 2 years of college.
Yeah, well, there is a tertiary condition dependent upon um, dependent upon dependent upon the institution, but it's like I don't know what the high school is going to demand of me. And so they're like, no, you need at least 2 years of college, and I'll just go, I have a master's degree.
Oh, come on. It's Greensburg High School. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they from what you told me, they just need a pulse.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, all right, are you alive? Yeah, it's like, do you meet the requirements by law as set out by the state? Yes. Are you currently alive? Also, yes. I'm
You are not part of the undead. Good.
I'm alive. It's like also yes. And they go, you're hired. When can when can you be a substitute? And I just go, yeah, I graduated from here. I'm your substitute teacher.
Fucking, do you have a driver's license? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a pulse?
Yes.
YN. Pulse optional.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah,
Optional.
yeah. Yeah, somebody in chat's like, go teach TV class. Like, God, that'd be so easy. It's like, all right, guys, better do the announcements again. I am certain that there is at least a couple of teachers still left at that high school that might have nightmares about me. It's like, hey guys, I'm back. I'm teaching the kids.
Hello, Burbrink. I'm back.
I think she retired.
Good.
Yeah, good. Anyway, spellcasting. I think there might be something. Yep. I think that's good for spellcasting for now. Cool. So, Auric Courage and spellcasting.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. On to the next. So what do they get?
I'm gonna put a
next?
spellcasting table in this fucking chart. God damn it. I'm gonna figure out spell growth first, though.
That's a big
Uh,
fucking boss. Okay, the next thing's Divine Bond.
The next thing is Divine Bond, which we've already established is the armor enhancement thing. Great.
Wonderful. So how does this actually work?
I think it just adds, I think it works as an enhancement bonus in order to, it just works as an enhancement bonus, and you also get properties, which we need to do properties. Oh, God. This is going to be a lot of, there's a lot of supporting systems this class uses that don't work for, we just don't have right now.
this class built on some heavy scaffolding.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Here,
like
hold on.
we'll get it done. It's just, for now, just kind of go with what's already been established.
Here, hold on. Just for reference,
Yeah,
let me post Divine Defender because that has some armor ones.
yeah, okay. And then yeah. Anyway, starting at 6th level. Let's actually your cursor move. It's a Okay, so technically, the way that this works is at 5th level for PF and every 3 levels thereafter, the enhanced. So at 5th level for PF, it starts at +1, and then every 3 levels thereafter, it increases by 1 again. Do we keep that? Do we stagger the scaling? Do we, I mean, obviously we're gonna have to make it scale, otherwise it's gonna be trash. But how do we scale this?
Yeah. All right. So where do you want to be with this at 20?
Good question. So let's see. So paladins are I mean, they've got heavy armor, which means that they're already going to be pretty chunky. Let's see. So let's see. If we do it every 3, then that's starting at 6, and that's 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. It'll be 5 at 18, which means it'll be 5 at 20, and then 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48. It'll be 15 at 48, which means it'll be 15 at 50.
I think that scaling is fine.
All right.
I think that scaling is fine.
All right. I will.
Yeah.
How much armor do you want? You're not bulwark.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, how much armor do you want? Yeah, except you're not a bulwark, so don't get too crazy about it, all right? Right, so yeah, it's +5, and at level 48, +15. Okay. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Whew. Divine armor bond.
We're just going with that bomb. We're not giving him the multiple choice here.
No. Wait,
I'm fine with it keeping it like this.
Let me do this.
adding this enhancement against parasitic traits to the Yeah, there we go. There, that sentence at the end is invaluable because that means that yeah, you can put traits on it using just this. You don't actually have to pay gold out the ass to enhance your armor first, and then pay more gold out the ass to get the traits.
That's gracious. Or you can just take the plus 15 to AC and leave it.
Or yeah, you could just not do traits and just go, I'm just gonna take a chunky plus 15 to AC at 48, and I'm gonna be feeling pretty good about it. That's fine. That's whatever. Also, before I forget again, there it is. Boom, page numbers. All right. Okay, so there's that.
6th level.
That is 6th level, and we gotta scroll here.
I
Okay.
think 7th level we improve something.
Yeah, because PF doesn't actually get anything, which is wild. Wait a minute, or do they? Or do they?
Hold on a second.
Let me scroll up.
Technically, at 6th levels they get different mercies.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We could at 7th. We could give them more mercies. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This is a chunky class.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going right along. We're doing all right though. Yeah. We might not actually finish this tonight, in which case, well, next stream will just be finishing up Paladin and working on Bloodbound.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know
Actually, we
what?
need to do the
Bloodbound, what we're
Bloodbound
calling Blood
first.
Ragers now.
Do what?
Is Bloodbound what we're calling Blood Ragers now?
Yep, because
Yes.
that sounds way cooler.
It does
Yeah.
sound way cooler. It's edgy, but not in a bad way.
It's edgy, but the right kind of edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, if we don't get to it this session, we have to do it Saturday because session.
Yeah, we do have to do it before Saturday, but we can actually do like the rest of the shit on stream next week. Beyond greater.
Right. Exactly.
Anyway, right, level 7. So this is where they get just the regular mercies. Mercies. Okay.
So days, disease, enfeebled.
Yes,
So that sounds like energy drain.
yeah. Which I don't know why they just didn't call it. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't call it energy drain. That's strange. Also, I need to delete
Or
this.
stat drain.
Yeah.
Energy drain might be like levels.
I don't know. Anyway, at 7th level, a paladin's ability to remove improves wow, okay, in addition, wow, Jesus, yeah, in addition to the conditions listed under the following conditions: dazed, which I will need to reference the conditions document to make sure we actually have these, because some of them we changed, some of them we just don't have anymore. Dazed is something that we have. So, dazed, disease will only work on mundane, uh,
Congratulations, you no longer have leprosy.
you no longer have leprosy. Let's see, the ability to lower your food with the effects of the affliction. Let's see, disease, energy drain. I don't know if we have that as a condition. Let me double check. We do not have energy drain, but that's fine because we'll just define that, and that's fine. That's okay. Energy drain. Haunted is that's yeah, I don't know. stagger. Well, they can take off stagger.
Wow. It sounds more like a curse of some sort.
It works. So in this, the way they define, haunted is it only works to boost your saving throws against entrancement. Um, so mental control kind of stuff, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Uh, let's see, staggered and targeted, which is fucking taunted, which we already gave them. So yeah, they get a smaller list, but whatever. It's an improvement. And now I need to do the linking conditions. Boom.
8th level.
Conditions. Do we have diseased as a condition? No, we don't. Okay, cool. So I don't need to do that. Energy drain and staggered. Yeah, using hyperlinks is great because now it's more shit that we've gotten done that we can actually just link to. Okay. So there's that.
All right. So here's my suggestion for level 8 here. So
I'm listening.
So D20 has level 8 as the paladin is immune to charm spells and spell-like abilities. Each ally within 10 feet gets a +4 morale bonus when saving throws against charmed effects. I say we move that up.
As into a later level?
Yeah.
Okay.
And instead we move Aura of Justice down.
So hold on, let me actually look at this. Aura of Justice. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I see. That's actually that's a fine idea. That's a fine idea. So yeah.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, what is this, level 8? Technically,
Yeah.
still in a low level. We haven't even hit 10, and we're trying to go by their pattern. We'd be giving them immunity to charm effects.
Yeah, which I mean, we didn't give them immunity to fear since we've reserved that for 2150.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can do the same. We can do the same thing where it's just like, look, you get a bonus to these things, and then immunity can come later at 2150. The 2150 streams are gonna be fucking wild because we're just gonna, be sitting here like, all right,
All bets
power
are off.
time. It's like, all right, power
Wheels
time.
come off.
Yeah, the gloves come off. It's time to whip out the good shit.
Like, immunity to entire field of magic.
To an
Go.
entire school of magic. Go! Yeah, no. Anyway, so a paladin can
They can basically spend 2 smites and give their allies the ability to smite within 10 feet of them. But they must use the paladin's bonuses.
yes. Okay, so requires a free. Okay. Let's see. Can then can use the paladin's smite ability. All right. Uh, let's see. Allies use this ability must when making an attack roll. Oh,
Okay.
I accidentally superscripted that. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's see. So it's going to count as daily uses. Blah blah blah. The taunt thing is actually just going to taunt them to the paladin.
Okay. Now here's my question: can this stack of another Paladin smite?
If they both used it at the same time,
Yeah, so one Paladin is giving another Paladin their smite, and then out of that attack that already has one Paladin smite, the attacking Paladin activates their own.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Lizzie, I see where you're going with
Let's
this.
see, the taunting effect is smite when used by.
I wasn't thinking that, but that would be fun.
Paladin bros. Super Paladin bros.
Oh, you guys,
You
I've
just
got.
give each other 2 smites.
Yeah, no, you guys don't know. When I started thinking about this stuff with the aura and everything, I've got an idea for a handful of teamwork feats that utilize auric projection that I think you guys are going to like.
Oh, hell yeah.
New Super Paladin bros, you.
Rated R for
Also-
righteous.
Rated V for virtuous.
Oh yeah, that was it. I mean, R for righteous also sounds cool, but yeah, V for virtuous is actually the correct one. Okay, so how does this read?
Starting at 8th level, a Paladin can share his smiting ability with allies within his aura's range. Good. Clearing uses this ability causes a free action in the Paladin's allies. Use the Paladin's bonus when making an attack roll. His ability counts
Oh yeah, my bad.
against the Paladins that use a smite. Haunting effect of the smite. Are we gonna have any restriction about alignment here?
Oh yeah, right.
Like if the ally is like an opposing alignment. Well, if the ally is like, let's say, again, like if we're talking about a chaotic good paladin, which is chaotic good deity, somebody who's lawful evil doesn't get the smite.
Yeah, see, so
How-
allies who have an opposing alignment to the paladin cannot use this ability. So if you have a neutral good paladin and actually, you know, if you have a lawful good paladin, just for example, and a lawful evil paladin wants to use this, he can't because good and evil. Or, you know, if a lawful good paladin uses this, the chaotic good. Oh, wait, hold on.
That's why I said like directly opposing.
Yeah,
For example.
how about that?
Only on the
Right.
good evil axis, meaning that a chaotic ally to a lawful paladin can still use. Okay, yeah.
How about that?
That works.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was like, wait a second. Oh no, yeah, you know, you're right. That would have
Essentially,
been
it's like you're essentially beseeching your deity to grant some of your power to others.
yeah,
They might have
in order
they
to
might have
presumably.
something to say about that.
Yeah, and also, you know, you're doing this presumably to help, you know, carry out deity's will. You know, so it's like,
Right.
look, all right, these people might not necessarily be faithful, but you know, we're aligned in this instance, so hey, help us out. And then God goes, yeah, sure.
I consent. I consent. You forgot something.
Does God consent?
Does God consent to you giving? Does God consent to you sharing your power? No, go fuck yourself. It's not gonna work. You know, yeah, no. In this instance, you know, God's like, yeah, except for that guy, he's evil and you're not. So, fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
fuck that guy.
You know. Okay,
As
so
we
there.
say in my language, fuck that guy.
Fuck that
His
guy.
ability is completely useless if you're the only paladin,
You're
good
the-
paladin in a field of evil people.
Yeah, or if you're the only evil guy, if you're the only evil paladin in a good party, like, well, shit.
But hey, we actually made it more open than beforehand. I
Yeah.
think.
All right, so there's
Pretty
Auric
sure.
Smite, level 9.
Let's hear.
Level 9. Oh,
Hopefully they get mercies, but I feel like we just gave them mercies. So
we
let's
gave them
wait
mercy.
till-
Yeah, we gave them mercies at 7.
Yeah, so
So
let's wait till at least 10 or 11 before we give more mercies.
Yeah, or maybe even
Yeah, I'm
12.
feeling 11.
So yeah,
Maybe 12.
I think
so
let's do 12.
yeah, ninth level. Oh, this is gonna be tricky because what do we do? Because yeah, using what we've been using as kind of a guide here to help out is we're coming up short a little bit now. Also, the rest of the
Right.
shit, the rest of the shit that they get from now on is either more aura stuff or just mercies
Open.
or smite evil gaining more uses. They now that I actually look at the table with this in mind, they really do gain a lot early on and then kind of empties out as time goes on.
I say we use this
Hmm.
time to increase something then.
Okay, so let's go back up. Uh,
Hmm.
um, hmm, hmm. I'm not sure. Really not.
Let's look here. Hmm.
Really not sure. Or let me think. All right, so let me think. There that we've diverted them to a tank class. They're also really supportive with the aura, the aura, the
Maybe
aura.
increase the range.
Hold on. Wait, no, that's it. Increase something. Auric projection.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I also, yeah, no, I am okay. Well, they get more. They get their aura gets wider, a little bit wider. And what does this do at base? Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. At what is this, ninth level? Ninth level, and then 10 is the halfway point. The halfway point. We'll have to come up with something neat for them. Okay. Paladin's aura extends, widens. Oh my god. Hold on.
Increases the reach of a paladin's aura increases.
Yeah, reach is good. Yeah. The reach of a paladin's aura increases. Uh, the radius. Radius, okay. Radius of the aura. 30 feet. And, okay, let's see. And, you know what? I have an idea. Gains. Gains damage reduction. Because I realize
Yeah, I
that
like that
paladins don't,
actually.
yeah, paladins don't really have, I mean, they're tanky, but they don't really have DR at all, you know?
Yeah.
Um, for each ally,
Two. Two per ally.
for each ally within the paladins, within the paladin, for each ally within the, fuck, aura's range, paladin gains, yeah, two, gains. Wait, hold on. This sentence, I just got to structure this correctly. I'm kind of tired. Those 2 18-hour days are kind of showing their toll. Um, okay, for each ally within the paladin, within the aura's range, the paladin gains. Each ally within the. Oh, okay, okay.
For each ally,
Right. So you can't
ally gains damage reduction equal to 2
times
times the number of allies.
allies.
So if there's 4 allies, that would be damage reduction 8. No, that would be each ally. 2.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I might be misreading this sentence here.
It's a
Okay.
badly written sentence. I'm not
sounds-
gonna blame you.
Yeah, I might be misreading it, but it sounds like that's kind of busted.
For each
Okay.
It sounds like this is how I'm seeing it.
yes.
Let's say there's 4 allies. It
Yes.
sounds like they get damage reduction times 2 times how many allies for each person. So like, if there's 4 allies, it's 8 times 4 damage reduction.
2 times the no, that's not right. It would be 8. It would just be 8 if
Excuse
there were
me.
4 allies. What?
Okay, let's. Well, now that I'm on my computer, let's take a look
Oh.
at this. Okay.
Okay, hold on. So hold on. How about I rewrite it like this? Paladin gains damage 2 times the number of allies. How about that? I think that's better written.
Hmm.
Okay. Reduction equal to 2 times the number of allies. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's
Yeah.
4
So
allies,
it's 4
then
states. Okay.
yeah, if it's 4 allies, then that's 8. Also, it doesn't work if you have an evil person. It doesn't. The evil person in the party doesn't count. So it would only
Yeah,
be
so
6 in
like-
that case.
Yeah. Basically, if you could give them your smites, they count.
Basically, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, in essence, if Auric Smite works on, if Auric Smite works on that person, they count for giving you DR.
Right.
Oh, that gives me an idea for a sweet 2150 ability, but we'll get to that later.
As a paladin with his aura is super expanded, he's like leading an army.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I mean,
Ooh.
see, that's the thing, Wizzy. If you have like a holy army, then presumably this holy army is going to be aligned with each other. So you just have paladins placed in your army of crusaders, and the paladins are going to be these vanguard juggernauts, while the crusaders are throwing out damage.
Nice.
Nice. Ugh.
So yeah, this is going to be and that's assuming that said paladins have are able to actually use this ability, because it's ninth level. You've been through a decent amount, presumably.
Hmm.
I think that's good for 9th level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we get to level 10, the halfway point. The halfway point. So, right, level 10, the halfway point.
They can see evil better.
They can see evil better. Oh,
They
wait.
know.
This might be the time to give them something for smite. Scroll back up here. Blah, 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 blah. So this might be the point where they can potentially ignore. Actually, yeah, that's. I think that's actually. Hold on. Let me do this.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, okay, how about that?
That's good. I can trade these.
Hmm.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, so barbarians have damage resistance.
Yes.
Paladin's good, the barbarian's evil. They
Yes.
smite the barbarian, it's gonna ignore half of that.
Yes.
But what about neutral paladins?
Oh shit, you're right. Can choose
The flavor of their smite.
neutral. Yeah. See, this is where neutral paladins are a bit of an issue. So do we give neutral paladins, the ability to like strike out against any alignment? Actually, no, I have an idea. Hold on.
Neutral clerics have to choose.
How about that?
Hmm.
Neutral paladins get good and evil, but not neutral.
I mean, no one gets neutral.
No one gets neutral. We can improve it. I don't know why, but just all of a sudden I've been hit with some lethargy.
I don't know. I'm more of the opinion that we make neutral people choose.
Okay. Neutral paladins can deal this extra damage against. Okay, hold on. Neutral
Basically,
paladins.
neutral clerics, they at the start of character creation, they choose if they produce negative energy with their channels or positive energy with their channels. I feel like this is in that same wheelhouse.
How about that? See if we're going along with the choice there.
Right. Yes, I think that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like, especially if we wait till 10th level, I think
You get a pretty
jumping
good
in with them is
feel.
shortchange thing. Oh, I think we might fight more good people this time. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll get kind of a feel for it. Like, okay, this is we're fighting a lot of evil things, so I'm gonna pick evil and whatever.
Right.
Whew. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So
You know
there's
what?
that. You keep highlighting that. Arms grace?
Arms race. Like arms race.
Huh.
No.
Huh.
No. Oh, that's not what I wanted. God damn it! I am not watching the Rings of Power. Shut up, fucking Dragon Quest wiki.
Phew. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I like having different names for things.
No, that makes sense. That's good. That's good. That's fine. Okay. Let me just close some tabs. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh God. Wait. 1, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right.
I'll
All right.
admit I don't have much to add. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel very creative tonight.
Yeah. I think we should leave it here. For tonight, and then maybe do a part 2 next week once the three of us have had some more time to think on it. Because looking at D20 for Paladin, there's not much else that they actually get that we can kind of transfer over, which means we're gonna have to give them some new toys, and it's not
Uh,
the easiest for this for some reason. I think it's just because I'm just kind of tired. Um, so
I don't know if I'll be able to show up next week, but
yeah, well, I mean,
if
if you
I
could,
get ideas, I will send them to you.
yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you can just DM the ideas. So yeah, I think we can. Mm, oh, miracles. Okay, arms grace. We'll accept that one. Miracles.
Instead of mercies.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I think yeah. So miracles there. Do that. Boom, and then.
Yeah, we're 7th level. Hold on, I'll just do it.
Yeah, and I'll change it over here.
Yeah, and then I'll just wait. How do I do that thing? It's not control. Actually, this will be fine.
Got it.
Oh, okay, it's just the one.
Yeah, it's that stuff. Okay, so we did that.
Maybe if I could fucking spell. No, as you've infected me.
Anyway, we got it. So yeah, we'll kind of leave it here for now and yeah, just ponder. Let what we have stew here with what we're going to do in the future. And
Yeah.
next week we'll do that, and we'll see if we get to Bloodbound. I don't estimate that we will, because that's 10 whole levels we gotta do. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we got a good
You got 10 solid
base.
levels.
Do what?
You got 10 solid levels here.
We got
Yeah.
10 pretty decent levels here. I think this will be nice. Yeah, there's a lot of and then 2150 is just going to be a task for any class.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm starting to see the roots of like epic fantasy here.
Yeah, well that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
We're going for
Yeah, I'm starting to see like the groundwork in this one.
yeah. Yeah, I mean barbarians. I mean shit, Wizzy. Read through barbarian. They are going to be kind of nasty.
Yeah.
But right, I will end stream off actually right here. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with Paladin Part 2, and we'll see what happens. Until then, though, later.